Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I see that eye zoom. Yeah, I haven't used this asset in a bit, huh? I figured it would be nice to crack it out for the purposes of playing Okami. It just kind of makes sense. It fits. Neck is connected to that asset. It should be, hopefully. I tried to do the, VTube Studio introduced this, like, new item pinning technique. And I guess it didn't work for me yet. I don't really know why. They don't really have an answer on the like page for it, because it's still in beta, so they said it was bound to like not work. But I tried to use it. It didn't really go the way it was supposed to, so if it looks a little bit wonky still, I'm sorry. But hopefully when they have the like proper release of the feature, which they said would be early this year, I'll be able to use it more properly. But for now, it's still gonna look a little bit silly. But it still suits the vibe of Okami, so here I am. Anyways, for those of you who missed part 1, we are Amaterasu that combined with the spirit of a heroic wolf from the past. And then, we are being followed by this little bug creature. But we've been tasked by the other gods to, find the 13 legendary brush techniques, which we can use to defeat Orochi, the big Hydra-looking monster thing that is currently like trying to terrorize Nippon, which is, you know, fictional Japan. That's the gist from what I understand so far. We cleared one area, got a couple different paint techniques there. I guess that's about it. I can't think of anything else major that happened during the thing, so yeah. This is low-key Yuno's lewdest outfit. The side boob goes crazy. Well, yeah, it's because I choose to have the big booby toggle on. I could go flat, I guess, but the last time I went flat, everybody said, no, go back, it doesn't work. The flat version is less lewd, though. Still mouse and keyboard? Yes. I'm still mouse and keyboard. I guess I could try the controller and see if that does any better for me, but I don't know. I learned the game with mouse and keyboard, so I feel like it'll be harder for me to readjust and learn the new controls. This is lore accurate. Correct. Exactly. You get it. I do like this outfit, though. It's really cute. And, you know, Kaya recolored it for me forever ago to be purple instead of its default red, so I am very happy. Okay. Without further ado, I guess we will get back into the game. Yeah, so we just finished up it, a shrine, like we cleared it out. Or like we cleared out an area, I guess I should say. The game said... Did it give me like an instruction for where to go next is the thing? Travel guide? Oh no, that's fleeing. Okay, that's not what I want. This game has been a great companion while dealing with the New Year's cold. Oh, I'm sorry you got sick. But I do agree that it's been enjoyable to play so far. It hasn't really hooked me yet, story-wise, but like, it's still good. Like, I'm still enjoying it. You can stop by and see her later, and then take a look around Shinshu Field. Okay. Thank God they have this feature, because since I only play this like once a week, it's good to have a feature that lets me remember what I'm doing. Okay, so there's the big tree. Dawanashi cameo. I got the forest. We could go back towards the village also, I guess. Oh, dig. Can I not dig here? I guess not. But it's shining like I can, so that's interesting. Every time you press the jump button, you gotta yell never. Never! So the very beginning, so there's more chances for it to hook you later. This is true. This is true. You can't fully knock something until you experience more of it. What's the button again? Shift? Tab? Oh boy. I have to remember the controls. Ah, frick. Keyboard. F to bark, was to... Control! Okay. Tsumki zone. Well, technically it was like a dark zone, because I kept seeing the character for Yami. But I get you. Okay, shift is fleet foot. The control is what I need for the brush. Okay. Circle didn't do anything. Okay, so it's just a dark pit for funsies. Feed bag. Yippee! Is someone I can speak to? I guess so. Oh, a merchant. What are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? That's fair. Sure. Oh. Yeah, those are the bags. Okay. Yeah, it's shopping. I mean, I don't think there will be much here. Temporary deflect enemy attacks, damage nearby enemies, increase attack power, increase defense. You know, I'm really gonna have a need for these things. I blanked out. Oh, Hanaki, welcome in! Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can get like one of each of these. I don't feel like I'll need them, but in case I do. Sick. Been a day zoning out all day? Yeah, some days are like that. You got this, though. Okay, let's back over towards the dungeon area. supposed to, like, progress onwards? Is that what the game wants? I need to go back to the village? I am not sure. With the stinky zones, you just fill them in? Oh. Just do, like, you just scribble them? Okay. But I'd prefer I not get backseated again. Thank you, though. Oh, right. I have to do that thing where I, like, fill it in a bunch and make it, like, super full. It gets mad at me sometimes because I'm not filling it in enough, but... Please stop being cringe. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at these little creatures. Boink, 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 boink. And... okay. Little crispy bacons? No, don't say that! God, camera, please. A staple of this playthrough will be me complaining about this camera, I am sure. To Dojo? Dang, there is a dojo over there. And then the village, of course. Whoa. What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we can't just ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? We going through it or what? I guess I'm going through it, question mark. Yippee. Ah, big freak. I forgot how to play the game for a second. I was trying to do a dodge roll like I was playing Neva. Cannot dodge roll. Muscle memory too strong, real. I wasn't even playing Neva with a freaking keyboard and mouse. That's what makes it extra funny. Thank you. God. Get away from me. Oh God. It would sure be great if I could see. Get a very good time bonus on this. Is he attacking you with a pizza? I don't think that's what's happening. To warm up, we don't need a time bonus. I guess that's fair. Also, am wolf. I don't understand concept of time. So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster layers. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down whenever we find them. Do I have to? Every time I find them? Cannot dive. There's gotta be something about that spiral. Maybe I learn a skill here. Huh? What a pretentious sign. Ami, this here is a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. Who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're a good wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. I'll be good, I guess? Bark, bark. Hello. Onigiri-sensei. I feel like a majority of these characters are named after food. Looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri-sensei, and this is my dojo. Woof. Oh, Hanaki, bark bark. Grr, bark bark bark, grr. Hi, welcome in. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Yes. Do move, please. This place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. Oh. Oh, so I will be able to use shift to dodge roll at some point. I just need money. Reflector technique 4 wins. Add a 4th hit to your standard reflector attack combo. Ooh, okay, that's good to know. Increase rate of attack for rosaries. Press F to insult foes. Your mother sells clothes at the soup store. I get like 5 demon fangs. Golden Fury is funny, I can tell. There's just something funny about how this dog barks and they're just like, what'd you say about my mom? Very true. I mean, the only thing I can do right now is get the combo attack. That's gonna drain a lot of my money. However, I feel like I feel like I should save to get Fleetfoot. I think logistically I should be saving to get Fleetfoot. I mean, I am a dog that has money, sir. I just don't have enough money for what I want. Which is Fleetfoot. I don't want to spend all my money on that when I need things. Oh, what the frick is this? Yeah, that didn't work. Guess I could try... No. No. Doesn't really look like something I can purify either. But I'll try. Nope, nothing. Okay. So come here to buy skills. This goes back towards the village. We finished Hana Valley. Sort of. Again, thank you, but, I can figure things out by myself. I mean, it's different if, like, last time I try to spend, like, almost an hour trying to fix something. But in this case, I did figure out that I couldn't do anything with the leaf pile, so I didn't really need to be told, but thank you. I do appreciate it. But I'm just a girl trying to play the game. This is the first time I've ever played this game, so I'm going in completely blind. I would just prefer to have the chance to learn. Thank you. Never played Okami originally? Yeah. Same. We're circling the bad guys. Yeah, it's true. The only thing that sucks is, like, the circle technique is supposed to allow me to, like, slash them and finish them. Or, well, the slash technique, I should say. Like, when they do this, I'm supposed to be able to, like, kind of chop them, but it doesn't always work. Even if I totally nail it. Well, I'm actually really close now. If I do, like, one more fight against, like, a pack of demons, I could go back and get Fleetfoot. Which is what I wanted to do. Oh, and you respawn! How convenient. Come here. Come here! I'm gonna frick your life up. Not the fastest, but still got some money. I still got some money. You know what that means. Come here. I'm getting that frickin' Fleetfoot. Gimme, 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 gimme. I am back. Fleetfoot, please. Yeah. Hee hee hee. We love a dodge. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Whoa. Oh my god, sir, your head. Wow. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Okay. Shinkoko. Lesson begin. Practice the fleet foot god technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Yippee! Press shift quickly and without hesitation. In doing so, you can quickly bound out of the way of incoming attacks. You'll move in the direction you input with the movement keys. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. Press shift to quickly leap away from impending danger. Yes. Ooh. Look at me go. Woo! 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 Yippee! Yahoo! Yay! Woo! Whee! So sick. Oh, I didn't mean to redo the explanation, but okay. I get it. You get really shiny when you do it too, yeah. Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable. You must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. Thanks, man. Yeah, Amaterasu is just going crazy. This move is just giving a dog zoomies. I got zoomies now. Whoopee! Okay. What this? To shrine. Well, there is a shrine down there. And more progression, I guess. Chest. Oh, information on feeding animals, I see. Guessing so I can feed these little guys. Nagata Forest Ports. The ferry between Shinshu Field and Nagata Forest docks here. The ferry used to run frequently, but it's been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Immediately headbutts the sign because I'm a dog. Dang it, I missed. Every time I try to do this accurately, I mess up. Fill in! There's something in the ground. Can I finally dig? Or not? not. Wow, the ground here is really cracked up, isn't it? I bet it could be destroyed with a powerful explosion. Boom! It'd fall apart like a cheap souvenir. Ah, I don't have the skill for that yet. Okay. That's fine. And... I guess I can go see this shrine then, maybe. Hanaki, welcome in. Oh dear me, this is awful. This guy's going crazy. Ah, our most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave. But it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon, its name was... No, I'll be cursed if I say it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master, Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Monsters haunting this part as well. Wanted list for the monsters. Onimaru! That's me. That's adjacent to me. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. Yippee! Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Ami. Let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not. So we might as well collect the reward too. Anyway, it seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. Whoopee. Yuno and the Dominachis are in the game. True. But do they time skip these so I'm forced to see one? Izo! What's with this monster? It's got an exercising arrow stuck in it. Exercising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Ami, finish it off! Don't let it get away! Oops, I missed. Do it again. GG easy. Let's freaking go. That was one of those monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know that Monster Notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. That's quite satisfying. That's one less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. Yippee! Yay! Yippee! Wahoo! don't know if I want to go over there yet. I was like, the music changed and the screen shifted. Maybe I don't want to go over there yet. I keep exploring. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee. And dog. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, hello. Whoops. I always miss. I swear. Dang it. Yes. This is Okami HD. So it is indeed PC. Yes, yes, yes. This game? I find the battles to be quite satisfying for the most part, ignoring the fact that I keep messing up the slash. Maybe that part's not satisfying. Oh, hello? What are you? What is this big fish? What are you? Get away, please. What the frick? Flying ghost fish. Yeah, what? Who was that guy? I got no explanation about him. Okay. Sure. Guess I don't need one. Cool, I got lore about the big bad. The big scary. What's in here? There's harder techniques. I don't care how to do them with a mouse or analog stick. Play this on Switch with touchscreen. I mean, I'll surely find out. When I was reading about whether I should use a controller or the keyboard and mouse for this. They did say that, like, the mouse kind of had the best control for the calligraphy. That's why I thought it'd be worth it to try. Allegedly, it works really well for the calligraphy and all of the, like, different brush techniques. Even if the camera stuff is a little bit wonky. Freaking cooked that salmon. No, no, no. That can't be right. I shouldn't be doing that. Wait. Checked and double-checked my formula. Oh, he's got the bombs. So I probably need to talk to this guy to get bombed. This looks like a design for fireworks. It's rather bizarre, though. I wonder if it'll really work. Can I have bomb, please? Hey! You there! Got a minute? Hmm? Whoa, what's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you calling a wisp? I'm Isun, the wandering artist. Well, you're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama, the flaming pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. How do you feel like you're adjusting to it? Doesn't seem super intuitive, even if mouse control lets you spank them with the plushies here. The camera still gives me problems. But I think if I lower the sensitivity even more, I might be able to play better. Honestly, the rest of the controls are not that bad. Although, admittedly, I wish it wasn't shift for the, Fleetfoot skill. Because I keep hitting caps lock instead of shift. This is a problem that I had when I played Overwatch. I wasn't really good at using shift. I would keep messing up my finger placement. So shift doesn't feel super intuitive for the dodging, but everything else is like, okay. Small Buno hands. Small Buno hands. Small Buno keyboard. Help me. But like, other than that, it's really fine. Does this game have controller rebinding options? Yes, it does. So I could probably put it on something else. Do not call me Isun. What the hell? That's rude. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. Yep. Sure is a formula. I'm a dog. I'm afraid I don't understand math. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Sir? I'm a wolf. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. What am I supposed to draw? Circle? It doesn't tell me what I'm supposed to draw here. Not a fan of the name. It is a little bit crazy. Oh, it blew up. Is that what you wanted? Ugh, what's the problem? Well, if first you don't succeed, try to blow it up again, I say. I don't understand what I'm supposed to draw. Well, he did like a little spiral motion. There's a big clue in the room. I'm guessing it has to do with the blueprint that I didn't really look at. so there's spirals, and then there's like a big circle around them. But I drew a circle around it. This guy doesn't know how to follow his own formula. So is it like circle and then slash? We did circle it though. Yeah. Throw your bombs in, dude. So circle, my really bad circle, and then slash? Oh. Yep, I guess that was it. Bob. Technically firework. Holy smokes! That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy can he deliver. Huh? That light again. Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Oh, it's the Dipper. Or it was. Yeah. It's like you need more stars. Draw all the missing stars in one shot. Oh, there's two. Whoops. Look with my eyes. There we go. Oh yeah, that's totally what it looked like. Oh, hello. Hi. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I have lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Bakugami, god of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Get him! Get his ass! Thank you. Very cool. Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? How's Bakugami, the god of explosions? This technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try Cherry Bomb on it? But be careful. And I'm guessing it's circle slash. Epic. Art is an explosion. Whoa, look at that hole. It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens. That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful. But I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. Treasure! Gimme. Rat statue. This is the best thing ever. I will never sell it. I know the game's like, what are you going to do with all these treasures? You can clearly get money. And I'm just like, but it's a rat statue. Video game. What if I don't want to? Congrats on your rat statue. Thank you. I'm very happy about it. Hee 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 hee. Rat statue. Can I go... I can go down. I don't know if there's anything particularly useful down here, but... Oh, I can dig. Dig? Vase. So sick. Would you sell a Tamagotchi statue? No, probably not. Because that would have to be fan-made, and I wouldn't want to do that to something that a fan made, you know? Not circle enough. I didn't mean to draw the sun. I wanted to circle the tree. I wanted to circle the tree. That's fine. She went and did punch a Tamagotchi plush, though. You don't have to brag about it like it's a big deal. I'm literally just a guy. That was an oval, it has to be a circle. Well, this game hates it when I try to paint circles, so it doesn't fucking matter. I can't believe you're going to backseat my ability to paint, too. Sick. Well, the fruit disappears really fast. Good to know, I suppose. If it's not a squirrel, we don't care. You're just like, I'm actually only going to backseat your painting ability when it's square shapes. Actually... Zoomies. That'd be triangles for me. I thought I had more money. I don't know if I really need a fourth hit right now. It would be useful, but I don't know if I need it. I wonder if cats and dogs ever wonder why the ground is shaped so weirdly when they traverse stairs. That would certainly be interesting. Where do I go next? Well, there's a thing I could explode the other way over here. I'm not by the shrine. Whoops. Precision. Dang it. Dig? Not really. I think this is the same animation that was for the crack in the wall. I assume I have to blow up the ground. See? It could be destroyed with a powerful explosion. I just have to get good at drawing. It doesn't like how I draw. It didn't blow up on the thing. Alright. You're gonna be that level of picky, are you? coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Mine now. Mine now. Yippee! What does this say? To Agata Forest. This waterway leads to Agata Forest. It's the most green and fertile place in this region. I heard the villagers used to take the ferry to the forest long ago. Oh, right. The thing about the ferry. Do I have to swim? Ow! If the controls are good, I'll consider double dipping. I don't know if I'd call them good. It's workable for me. But I don't know if the people would find them good. I don't think I can make it there. I have very low breath capacity. I'm a dog. Okay. So I have to do something to bring back the ferry, I presume? Actually, no, Smile. What's that thing? Can I go up there yet? I don't think so. Barrier grab. Immersion broken dogs are good swimmers. Not this dog, apparently. His lung capacity is quite bad. Oh, there's another crack. You know what that means. Oh my god, why do you spawn right next to me? Slip. This is a guardian statue, but I don't think anyone's been here in years. It's in pretty bad shape. I feel kind of sorry for it. Why don't you leave an offering? How do I do that? How do I do that, though? Offer your rat statue? No! I don't wanna! That's my little guy. I don't want to. Mechanic not yet explained, I guess so. Even though I can unlock the thing. I guess it'll stay unlocked though, so it could be worse. You're having a time, aren't you, bud? What you doing? Ow, ow, ow. What's going on? The Dongon Express never trips up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Must be a curse. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it. I knew I should have bought a Traveler's Charm. Hey, Pooch. That's a Traveler's Charm you've got there, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Oh, yes. It feels so light. My body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch. You saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up on my deliveries. It was just luck I had it. Why do you run like that? Where are you going? Where is he going? Huh? What was that? That bothers me more. I think I'm just in a constant state of bothered by whatever the hell that was. Fucking what? That's crazy. Doubleman crybaby run. So true. Batman's name, Sean UPS. Yeah, he's gonna invent the UPS delivery system here soon. And I love that for him. Man, that was crazy. Anyway. OG four-wheel drive. Okay, I guess I have to go see Sakuya's tree now. Which is going to be back over this way. What was the button for the map? B? Yes. So what counts as her tree then? Oh wait, is that saying that's where I need to go? It has an indicator on it. Maybe there's a monster over there. Anyway, I should save. I haven't saved in a minute. Well, okay. Demons first, I guess. Alright, I guess I could test this out on enemies now. Yeah, that's fun. Don't disrespect the Zelda mailman. Yeah. The bigger you draw it, the bigger the bomb? Really? Well, that'll be fun. Once I get around to figuring out the mechanics of that. This does not count as her tree, right? Yeah, it's the guardian sapling. Okay, so I need to find the actual tree, which is... Is it that? Do I have to go up there? How do I get up there, then? Miss these guys, the enemies in the area I'm in suck. That doesn't bode well for me if it starts getting difficult. Oh my god. Look at him go! He's such a freak! Stop! I can't believe you can just see him running around on the map now. That's crazy. Tiny mom. Will it work? apparently not what I need for that either. I don't want to look at him. He's such a weirdo. I don't know what to do about it. And I'm gonna try going back into the village and see if I can find the tree. It's saying it's what I have to do now. If this is the wrong move, it's fine. Hey, back to the village already? Okay. Yeah, no, it's forcing me in that other direction. Got it. A lot of things changed in 100 years. Now you know. Yeah, apparently game will like... Oh. Gonna be the bigger weirdo. I mean, good to know, but again, no spoilers. Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. A party. A festival. Jugman is dancing. This is the music old Mr. Orange does his dance to. Ah, it takes me back. He used to dance like that every single day. How many years has it been since the leaves blew about like this? It's nice to see our sacred tree, Konohana, in such good health. Yippee! Hope something good. Turnips? Ah ha ha ha. Turnips? Yeah, I get you. There's Mr. Orange chillin', I guess. Oh yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. My goodness. He was breaking it down. Oh. The blessing of the gods allows me to keep dancing like this. I have to see that again. That was so sick. Just arrived to old guy grouping. Well, now you get to watch the whole thing again. Look at him go. Tell the gods to stop and get rid of him being so sick. That's crazy. I could never get tired of it. Now you're talking, Gramps. Only I could harness the power of the earth. Well, I don't have that, so... Can't help you. Nirvana, stop with your breakdancing. Breakdancing old man is your elevator pitch? For what? I'm not trying to pitch anything, I just think it's great. I just think he's having a grand old time, and I love that for him. Oh god, he's such a creep. Hey, Sakuya, my little blossom. You're looking mighty fine thanks to us. Hey, why doesn't she say something? Where is she anyway? I don't see any sign of her. She didn't kick the bucket, did she? Big stereotype. Real. Maybe you have to go inside? Where is she? There we go. Parkour. Which more games have music like this game? I mean, the music is pretty great. As someone who loves, like, the Wafu sound, it is pretty great. Coffee up. Only Ami could wall crawl like Spider-Man. Yeah, if only, huh? Never. And it's fine. Amaterasu is literally a goddess. So like nothing will happen to her. As opposed to what happened to Deva. Glad I could inspire you to want to play. Oh my gosh. I got a warning for sticky keys because I kept hitting shift. Mind your business. Yeah, I got a sticky keys jump scare. One thing about the Okami loading screens is that they're interactable. Neat little feature back when loading times are longer. Good to know. So for that sound. Yeah, I had it disabled. I don't know why it yelled at me. I'm pretty sure I turned off sticky keys for that reason. But I think it was just like, why do you keep hitting the button? If anyone actually uses that feature, good question. I assume probably not. Claude is funny though. Well, I guess she's not here. Need another dog game in your life? You're always Tokyo Survival. I mean, I do like the thought of having another dog game in my life. I have a lot of things coming though. Particularly, next week, Tales of Grace's F comes out. So... I don't need anything for a while. Besides Tales of Grace's. So it's actually good that I finished Neva in one go, because now I can actually dedicate Thursday to playing Grace's. So that's when it comes out. I was thinking about doing a super long stream to celebrate its release. Nothing fully confirmed yet. And by that I mean I'm still working on my schedule, so I don't know if I'm going to commit to that yet. But there's always a chance. It's Tales after all. You don't need to plan for it, it'll happen regardless. Well, no. I would need to plan for it because I need to make sure I can figure out what I'm doing for food. I do have to plan, because depending on when I start the endurance, I need to figure out what I'm eating dinner. Or any other meal. I still need to play a Tales game. Highly recommend. Just don't forget to eat. I know, it's insane. That's just it. If I don't plan, I won't eat. And if I don't eat, then I die. And so we can't have that. Is Vesperia a good starting point for a Tales game? I would say yes. Vesperia... The thing about Vesperia is that the main character is a bit different from your general JRPG protagonist. A lot of the older Tales games before Vesperia tended to have the more traditional, like, young hero, idealistic type. And I feel that most games after Vesperia kind of go back to that vibe. And then there's like another era where they kind of like swap it around again. But, Vesperia's hero is different. Not in a bad way necessarily, but I think in terms of like overall gameplay style though, it's a good starting point. Several good starting points with Vesperia is fine. This is true. I don't know if it's the best, but it's definitely fine. It's considered one of the, like, Tales Renaissance games. Like, the holy trinity of the localized games being Symphonia, Abyss, and Vesperia. Vesperia is probably the best quality of life one to play. Symphonia is good if you want, like, a really classic JRPG experience, or, like, the quintessential Tales. Abyss is good, but you have to like a certain flavor of story, because the protagonist, he's hit or miss. But that's just my opinion. Zillia had two heroes, I liked all the characters. See, Zillia, I don't agree. You're gonna make me have a hot take, so I'm pausing the game so I can rant, but it was marketed as having two protagonists, but it tells you at the very beginning that you have to play one of the protagonists first in order to get the baseline story, and that you can really only enjoy the other character's story after beating a quote-unquote vanilla playthrough by playing the first protagonist. what's the point in marketing it as having two different protagonists that you can play as if you can't play one before you play the other one? And the other one is just a super vanilla Tales game. And that's great, and that's fine, and I do really like Xillia. This isn't me complaining about Xillia itself. I like it. But they didn't market it properly. She was supposed to be the first heroine, the first, like, playable lead heroine in a Tales series, and everyone was so fucking hyped for her. And then they're like, oh, but if you want to, like, understand her... If you want to understand her side of the story, you have to play the other side first. And it's just like, well, then what the fuck did I buy this game for? I wanted to play a girl. I wanted to play a girl! What the hell? And then they story-locked her. Well, not really story-locked. You could choose to play as her, but they just warn you that you're going to be really fucking confused because you're not going to understand a lot of aspects of her side until you play the other side. They have to mansplain her story before you can play her. You have to experience it from the view of the quote-unquote true hero before you can play the other one. You can play one side to get the story anyway, but that's not true! Because if you start with her, you miss a lot of crucial aspects of the story itself because you only see things from her POV. And the problem is, she as a character fucks around a lot. She fucks off elsewhere, and so you miss out on a lot of the other things that happen with the rest of the party because she's off doing whatever. Also, I don't agree that Jude is barely a character. I think he goes through quite a bit of growth, but I think the problem with him is that they erase a lot of his characterization to make him simp for Mila. The problem is, they play with the fact that he's a 15-year-old, and they make him fall in love with the first woman that ever gave him attention that wasn't his childhood friend. And this isn't even because I ship him with his childhood friend, mind you. I have a completely different ship. It's just like... Mila opens his eyes to the world, and so he gets super down bad for her, and like the majority of his storyline after like the main quote-unquote events is him being like super down bad for her. And I'm just like... You are 15. Please stop. They drive me crazy. I think that Jude's characterization is weakened by the fact that he's fixated on Mila. I think if it wasn't like that, then maybe he'd have a better characterization. But I do agree he's weak because they just focus on him being a simp. I don't remember the marketing being that slanted. It's weird that they structured it weirdly. It's like... The reasoning is just because I think they wanted more people to play because they thought they could draw people in by having a lead heroine. But then, again, like I said, they tell you when you start the game that you're better off playing as Jude first because that's the more, like, true experience, and then Mila is considered, like, supplementary. But before then, they had been marketing it like this is the first time a Tales game has had two protagonists, and it's also the first time we've ever had a heroine instead of a hero. Yada, yada, yada. Like, they made it seem like a big deal, and then they ruined it by making it seem like you shouldn't start with her. And it pisses me off. Because that marketing was, like, really focused on making sure you understood that there were two heroes. I'm mad. How can you not be down bad for Mila? I never said I'm not down bad. I do think she's very pretty. He's down bad because he is 15. No, I agree. I do think that that's fair. They took advantage of the fact that he's 15 to make him a mega simp. But because of that, he's one of the weaker heroes because he can't stand on his own because he's so dependent on Mila, who's borderline a Mary Sue for various reasons. And, like, Mila's pretty, and I think that her personality is okay, but I also find her to be very, very dry. And she barely does anything, and then Jude just, like, can't stop drooling. Which, again, it's because he's 15. But, like, I don't understand why they put so much stake in that dynamic between the two of them. That was one of the only Tales games I bought because she looked cool. I dropped it immediately after trying to play her at the start and being so confused. Yeah, because you're supposed to start with Jude. And they warn you that you're supposed to, and that Mila's mostly there for that supplemental, like, side of her story. And you don't understand a lot of what's happening in that side of her story because you're supposed to play the other game first and see what's truly happening with the rest of the party. Her story, I heard, is also, like, a lot shorter because she doesn't have as much to do when she splinters off from the party like that. So, like, what's the point? Truly, what's the point? Anyway, I'm mad. Thought it was a sequel or something. Well, funny enough, Xillia is one of the games that got a direct sequel. Direct sequels aren't super common for Tales. Like, there's Destiny 2, and then there's Dawn of the New World, and then there's Xillia 2. It's not super common for a Tales game to get a direct sequel, but Xillia was one of the ones that got one. And I actually think that the sequel, well, besides being, like, multiverse focused, I do think that their characterizations were actually, like, truer to how I felt they would be, besides the fact that Jude was still a mega Mila simp, but unfortunately, that is just something I cannot change about him. I cannot change this about him, just like how I cannot change the fact that they made Junpei in Persona 3 fixate on Chidori, even though I fucking hate it, and it ruins a lot of his character growth by making him just simp for a woman. I really don't like it when guys that I like in media have their entire personality ruined because they simp for a woman. Like, I get it, but there's, like, more to a person besides being attracted to somebody. And I feel like sometimes in JRPGs, there's just this idea that you have to fixate on a woman in order to, like, grow as a person. And yet they still throw out all of the character growth just to have their whole personality be, wow, I love this woman. This one woman only. She is my world and my universe. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Literally shut the fuck up. Where did your character growth go? I have so many feelings. But it happened to Jude, who is my baby boy, and it happened to Junpei, who's also my baby boy. My fucking Pookies don't deserve this. There's more to Dominachis? Yes, there is more to you than just the fact that you are interested in me. I promise. What do you think about Arise, then? Admittedly, I cannot give an opinion about Arise because I did not really get very far in it. Did you call them your monkeys? No, Pookies. I did not really get that far in Arise. I started the prologue, like forever ago, but it was right around when I had to start prepping for debut under Kawaii, so I had to drop it so that I could focus on debut prep, and then I never got back to it. I really need to go back to playing it at some point, though, because I want to experience it. A lot of people have said it's really good. Compared to some of the later Tales games, which have been... vague gestures. But no, I do want to play Arise. I really, really do. What about Zestiria? I never fully played Zestiria either. I watched somebody play a little bit of it, but it was like, the PC port had like some issues that made it kind of wonky, so we didn't get very far. Which might have been patched out by now, I have no idea. Anyways. The only thing I like about Zestiria are the characters. I find the characters to be appealing. And I also do really like that instead of having a traditional heroine, Mikleo is considered the heroine of the game. Those two are very... they seem to be very good friends. I like it for that reason. I think that that's a nice change to the formula. I think the characters are quite cute. However, I hear that the story has some, like, issues. The story has some issues, and I heard that the anime tried to fix a lot of the issues. Like, the anime basically tells, I don't want to say an entirely different story, but the anime that released for it, Tales of Zestiria, the X, was supposed to be, like, a fix for a lot of those problems that people had with the Zesty story. So, I never watched the anime. I watched the special, the like, prequel episode, but I didn't watch the whole anime when they released, like, the multiple OVAs or whatever. So I don't really have a full opinion on the narrative. That's not something I can fully comment on. But I have heard that the game's kind of lit, and I also hear that it plays kind of yucky compared to some other entries in the series. But these are all things I have heard. They are not my direct opinion, because I never played it. I just know that I find the characters cute. Tales of Vesperia prequel anime is great, by the way. It retcons things! I don't agree. Don't get me started on First Strike. I will... Ooh, don't get me started on First Strike. Grr, grr, grr. It retcons things, and then they had to release new things to supplement it and change it. Grr. I can forgive it. I love that for you. I can't, because Yuri and Flynn are everything to me. And so the fact that things about them got retconned really pissed me off. I love that you can forgive it for the sake of it getting whatever you want to experience out of it. Me, though? No. Me, though? No. But I'm glad you had fun with it. And, like, if you choose to suspend your disbelief and you don't really know that much about the Yuri and Flynn deep lore, you can kind of close your eyes and be like, okay. This is a fun romp between teenagers in the Knights Academy. That's fine. Me, though? I cannot. There are things that I cannot forgive. Bruno went Mother Bear mode. I'll never forgive those bastards. It's literally me. Because what they had to do is they retconned a lot of, like, aspects of Yuri and Flynn's background, and then they released supplemental media around the movie to try and excuse it. To try and, like, explain why it happened the way that it did. And I was just like, you what? That's not correct. You're going against your own encyclopedia of information. I don't like that. And then, when they released Tales of Vesperia PS3, which was like the remastered version of Vesperia, they did this frickin' thing where they included the characters from First Strike in the game so that you could get the outfits as DLC. They wanted an excuse to give the Knight outfits as DLC. So you could go meet the characters that were from First Strike. You could, like, talk to them. And, like, that meant that they had to, like, explain the, like, bullshit retconning, like, in the game, and that just made it so fucking annoying. Grr. Tales of PowerPoint presentation win. It's just me fucking bitching about all the things I don't like. I'm kidding. I'm complaining about First Strike, but I did actually like it as a movie, but the fact that it had to retcon so much to actually work as a movie is what frustrates me. We've literally been asking for that for forever. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. That'll be a stream that definitely gives me laryngitis. Streams I can only decide to do if I want to take a break from streaming for like 3 weeks to recover my voice. Is Lloyd kind of like a poster boy for the series? Kind of like how Mark was the poster boy for Fire Emblem? I do think Lloyd might be considered the quintessential Tales protagonist in a lot of ways. I don't know if he's necessarily the poster child. But like I said, Symphonia is like the most pure and true Tales JRPG experience out of the Tales games, in my opinion. And Lloyd is the main character, so that could be why. I see people wanting him in Smash. Well, it's also because Lloyd was in Soul Calibur. So, like, his kit has been, like, mapped into, like, a fighting game before. So people think that he should be in Smash. And also because a few of the Tales games... Symphonia was released on the GameCube in the US. It was PS2 in Japan. So because he was one of the ones that was on, like, a Nintendo console, they feel like it makes sense for Lloyd to be in Smash. Cress Albane from Tales of Fantasia is more of an icon for Tales. No, he's fucking not. People barely remember Fantasia exists. You wish he was an icon for Tales. I wish he was an icon for Tales. People fucking forget about Cress. He is not the icon. You wish he was. Just because he's from the first Mothership. People forget that title exists on the regular. Nah, dude. I remember Fantasia existed. Yeah, it's the first one. And technically it was released for the Game Boy Advance. So all things considered, Crest would also be a good option for Smash. But I think one of the reasons people want Lloyd in Smash is because Lloyd is a character from the GameCube. He was one of the more well-known Tales series, installments that was specifically on the GameCube. Symphonia was, like, released on the GameCube in NA. And I think maybe in EU, but mostly NA. So people are like, because it was on the GameCube, Lloyd should be in Smash. Because he was also in Soul Calibur, which again, GameCube. So like, people think that he should be in there. But he's not. It's kind of like saying Cloud is the face of Final Fantasy. Not entirely untrue, but doing a disservice to the other characters. Also, like someone else said, the popularity polls, Yuri has been sweeping ever since Vesperia released. It used to be Leon for a really long time. Leon from Tales of Destiny. But then Yuri came out, and then he started beating even Leon. To the point where both Yuri and Leon can no longer win, like, the top polls for a couple years, because it just... They couldn't even be nominated. Because it was just obvious that they were going to win. And they were like, we need to give our other characters a chance. It's so Jover. But anyways. Cloud is not wholly representative of what Final Fantasy is. He doesn't make as much sense when there are stronger games than 7 and better protagonists. Okay, but when you think of Final Fantasy, the first character you think of is Cloud. Because I don't really play Final Fantasy, and I would remember the name Cloud. I remember the name Cloud first. I think that's what people mean. Learned about Tales from Project Cross Zone on the 3DS. Oh yeah, I remember that. They had Yuri, Flynn, and Estelle there, right? Hell yeah. Good trio. The Yuri Lowell Awards, pretty much, yeah. I have too much energy for this. Okay, I need to go back to playing the video game. Sorry for yapping. It's just, you got me heated. You got me feeling away. I gotta go back to video game, though. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Blessed rants, though. Thank you. This is part of our regularly scheduled programming. Stop. They mock and they tease me. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who's very passionate about Tales. I can see all manner of Tales hot takes to set you off. I would rather you fucking not. I am not above timing out or banning. I am that level of petty. Should probably save out here because I have to go down that like long path thingy. Your passion for Tales is supplemented by how normal you are about your boys. Look, I've said it before, but the Tales series is kind of like the whole reason I'm even on the internet. Really and truly. So like, I am very passionate about them, and I care very, very deeply about, like, their stories being taken seriously. Please understand. So, like, specifically, I am this passionate about Symphonia and Abyss and Vesperia because they are kind of the key ones. Legendia because it's my favorite. Yuri voices Spider-Man in Rivals. I forget who Troy voices. I assume he voices someone else in Rivals? Thor. Oh, interesting. Alright, I have to go this way, I guess. Whee! Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path. So where the heck's the moon cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. The huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Any plans to play Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive, releasing March 20th? I've never played a Xenoblade game. Would I be able to play Chronicles X with no prior understanding of other games, or would I perish? I don't hate Yuri, but he's voiced 3 of my most hated anime characters, so he's handed to me. My friend was like that with Yuri Lowenthal for a while. He, like, really hated Mr. Lowenthal's voice and just couldn't fucking stand him. But it got better over time. I forget which specific character it was. Maybe it was Sasuke? But I think it was also, like, how he portrayed, Yosuke in Persona 4. It's more self-contained, though they'll probably link it somehow for people who care. I see you. X seems to be an in-between game. I see. I don't know, maybe. But like I said, my energy is going to be focused on Graces, and then also I have a couple Ultimate game coming out in the next couple months. So I can't make any promises about other JRPGs. Unless I'm, like, really dedicated to Graces and I'm able to beat it, in good time. Which I guess is possible for me. But it's also a JRPG, and those are long game. Ouch, what the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. You're better off staying away from this thing. Okay. I'm guessing there will be a secret entrance somewhere then. Have you ranted about Legenia as much? I know virtually nothing about it and can't recall much of your opinion about it. Well, as I have said, Legenia is my favorite, Tales game, actually. Symphonia was the first one I played, so it has a strong place in my heart for the nostalgia factor. But Legenia is actually my favorite. I think that the cast is the strongest. They are the most, like, emblematic, I feel, of the found family dynamic. And it's specifically not just because they call themselves a family, like, explicitly, but I also just think that their characterization works really, really well, because all of them go from, like, fucking hating each other, to be honest with you, to, like, genuinely starting to care for one another until they've, like, all really bonded as a group. The soundtrack also goes hard. Goshina, legendary composer, composes for Legenia. Music goes hard. Big fan. Very epic. What else can I say without going into spoiler territory? One of the other things about Legenia, and, I guess going back to how Tales games are, like, the main reason I exist online, is that, like, the whole, like, second half of the game, because, like, there's an entire post-game that also takes, like, several hours. Like, I think it adds another 20 hours, so it's, like, it's a Tales game with one of the longest, end games in terms of story content. Really love that for me, too. But, like, that whole section wasn't voiced, and that, like, is part of why I was able to become inspired to be more of a voice actor type, because it wasn't voiced, so when my friends and I played it together, we would, like, read it out loud. Because we had to enjoy it some way. And that was kind of how it was. That was how I started, like, really getting into being a good voice actor, I guess. Abyss, particularly more so, was also like that. But I would say that that whole end section of Legendia being unvoiced was also like a big factor. Having to read and act as the characters kind of like made me more attached to them, probably. Because when I VA, I get really into it, to the surprise of nobody. Xenoblade is a fun JRPG though, so I have heard. You guys would not be the first to tell me such. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I think one of my childhood friends really likes Xenoblade. So I am pretty sure I have heard about it from her before. But like, for me, my heart was always dedicated to Tales, so I just didn't really try a lot of other games. Tales and then like Persona. Persona came later though. Well, yeah, they making me go back again? Because it's the only thing I have left to do. And I explored the... Yeah, I think they're making me go back. Okay, sure. Why not? Wolf Gaming Day 2. In the end, I just keep playing games where I am dog. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, is my model freezing? It's lagging. Oh no. Why is this happening again? Might have to restart my router at some point. I've heard people talk a lot about Xenoblade in the Trails series, but I have issue with Trails' character, and that makes you shy away from trying Xenoblade. Next is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I don't really play. I've never really played Zelda games. Like, I've tried some before. I used to have the like collector's edition that had like all of the old games, and then like the demo for Wind Waker on it. And that's like my only real experience with playing Legend of Zelda games. I did not do well in any of them. The GameCube one, that thing is awesome. Yeah, that's the one that I had. Onimama got me the collector's edition one because she thought that that would have a lot of value because it had a lot of games on it. And I was like, yippee, games! And then I was bad at all of them and barely played it. Smile. Okay, wait. Like, is that not... There are girls there, but then I go in and then they disappear. Where did they go? Poor small bean. Nah. Take no pity upon me. The arch is the door. I mean, I know that, but I went in here before and nothing happened. I mean, I guess now that I explored every inch of the fields, maybe something different will happen. Whoops. I need to go in the water. Okay, he's just chilling. Probably just gonna give me a sick dance moves again. Didn't even get past the first 10 minutes of Majora's Mask until I was an adult. I feel you. Avoiding the door means you don't enter the other realm. Oh, okay.
Sis, this tree suddenly burst out in leaves.
I know, I saw it too. They're just like, what the frick? Cute. What is this? Is there an even bigger statue of him? That's cute. Yeah, they're just like, what?
The tree came back to life, so where's Sakuya? She didn't die, did she, Furball? Say it ain't so.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out with you, man. Okay, so they're just repeating themselves. So, I don't really need to bloom it. I should not desecrate the statue. That's probably not the move. What else can I do? Does she need the sun? Like, I don't understand. Nice. The art style in this game is still so pretty. Can't go through there, there's a barrier. Well, they didn't give me any information, so... Can I examine it through the other world then? I guess not. Woof, woof. I don't think there's anything to do here yet unless there's a fruit. No fruit. But the game is telling me that the only thing I have left to do is, speak to Sakuya, so... I guess I have to find the fruit? This is a graphics update, but mostly a resolution texture thing. Game is still beautiful. Yeah! I think the game itself is quite pretty, they just had to, you know, update it. Upscaling, as it were. have a destination marker? No. No, it doesn't. No. That's what I mean. When I was out in the fields, it didn't have a destination marker either. Now that I'm in my old man years, I'm so worried about my time investment, which is ironic because grinds and games are the thing I most often feel like playing. Well, that's because it's how you want to spend your time, is the thing. I get that. I can understand that need, you know? Because, like, for me, that's why I like cozy games so much. I want to spend my time doing something relaxing. Usually something with a wholesome story. Or just an interesting story. Because I'll play games that are more stressful if I find the story interesting. Fruit. But, like, I don't, I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but I agree that, like, time investment's a big deal. We only have so much time in a day, and then, you know, so many days in a week, weeks in a month, yada yada. You have to be willing to, like, put your energy into what you would actually enjoy doing. So if something no longer gives you joy, you should not force yourself to pursue it, for example. So I get it. I don't even think you have to be old to really feel that way about valuing your time. Also, yes, we haven't seen the weirdo. Dang, where the frick did I go? The journal just keeps saying I have to... Oh, did this update now? Mr. Orange's dancer reminds me of my childhood. Gave up dancing. Oh, I have to go find him on the sacred deck now? Okay. I saw him there already, but I guess I have to go there properly now that I got that information from the petite lady. So glad the game has an in-game guide. They're just like, you're stuck here. A guidepost. As I'm just like, thank you, I'm blind. I don't think he's there at night. Well, I can just wait until daytime. God forbid. It takes like 5 minutes for the clock to shift. It's not that deep. Or draw the sun. I suppose that's also an option. Time to draw a weird freaking oval. Good morning. We get to see his sick moves again. Let's go. In the distant future, in like 80 million years when I can afford it, and I can have a 3D debut, I will do the Konohana shuffle. I will pop off. Homie is my spirit animal. So true. That would be sick. Better than the breakdancing Olympics. Very true. You agree to this? That's why I said in the way distant future, if I can ever afford a 3D model. But I'm not even worried about that right now. I have other goals I have to care about, like getting my new live 2D. But in the future, should it ever happen, I will figure out how to do the Konohana shuffle and I will do it. Dominashi won't let you forget. We'll see. Unless with my dance to have any effect right now, I need the power of the earth to save the sacred tree spirit. That's the only power that can restore all our withered trees. If I were to perform that sacred dance, never again. Oh, just look at me. I've become so gloomy in my old age. I shall save the Konohana Shuffle until after all our withered trees are restored. So... Is it telling me I need to go, like, bloom all the trees? I wanted to, like, reconfirm information, but it always is gonna make me watch the dance, which is very funny. Look at him go. Oh, that breakdancing part's gonna be hard to learn. I've never breakdanced before. Anyway, I love him. Okay. Restore all our withered trees. Yeah. After all our withered trees are restored. Okay, so I guess I do have to go... paint some circles. Be able to float in the air. Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah, I got you. I'll do my best. I got you. I got you. I'm being very careful about my circles now so that the game can't yell at me for not drawing circles. I'm doing my best. Game, please stop being mad. Back from the shower, yippee! Hope you feel refreshed. Line several up together and draw in a circle to get multiple. Okay, you don't have to backseat me, but thank you for the tip. Let me take my sweet ass time. Thank you. Who was that person who said I should just put a thing on screen that says not to backseat me? I'm thinking about getting a sign that I just plaster on my forehead. It's just like, please do not tell me what to do, I am gaming. A bad space for it. Shut the fuck up! God! Well, you talked about selling the ad space on my forehead before. Nobody bought it, so I guess it's just for me to use now. It's not free!
Stop saying it's free! It's not free! Nothing in life is free.
No, frick. I missed. Ah, frick. I missed. There we go. Circle! Whoops. Not a good enough circle. Circle! One of my favorite YouTubers has a sign that he toggles for when it's okay. Oh, I guess that's fair. Please tell me what to do. Your circle is not circular enough. That's going to keep happening. Because I'm drawing it with a mouse, which is like slightly exact, but obviously it is not perfect. Okay. Looking for more trees. Oh, this thing. Drawing anything with the mouse should be considered an Olympic feat. It's not terrible. Like I said, when I was looking at the controls for this game and whether it was better to use a mouse or keyboard and mouse or controller, people said that drawing with the mouse is actually easier for the calligraphy portions of this. And I think I would agree. I think if I had to do it with a stick, I'd be suffering. At least this allows for, like, some form of, like, point and paint experience. I like how he considers the fact that the tree suddenly bloomed for, like, a second, and then he just goes back to jumping. My man is unbothered. Undisturbed. Super easy on the Switch? Well, yeah, that's because we discussed that it's the touch screen. So yeah, that makes sense. And then I think, like, conversely, if you were trying to play it on PC and you had to use your controller with, like, the directional stick, that'd get kind of frustrating. Need to see an Osu player do the drawing parts. Well, those parts where you have to draw ellipses in the battlefield to, like, make the trees sprout, they'd probably be really good at that, because that's just a bunch of rapid tapping. Do the circles have to be counterclockwise, or do clockwise circles work too? I mean, I've been drawing them clockwise. I assume it would also work if you did counterclockwise, though. I think the key is just that it's the right shape. But I've been drawing mine clockwise. Real different, I can barely even draw a damn line straight. I mean, that's fair. I think, like... I mean, I'm not really good at drawing. You guys have seen, the game gets mad at me and thinks that my circles aren't circular enough. But I think that my track record would probably be worse if I was using a directional pad. All these, I think. Yeah, so I think I did what I needed to do for this. One more time. I think I got all the trees, but I could be wrong. I love the Wagagi instruments so much. They're so good. This guy is happy. He's vibing. Oh, I didn't get it. What am I missing? This could be the whole game now and I would vibe with it. This game should have been about the dog and this guy. Yeah, it's true. I would take this guy over Isun any day. Isun's kind of annoying. But I would love to take this guy with me on an adventure and he could just breakdance gently at me and be like, "What's wrong, my child?" Have you come to get advice from an old man? R.I.P. Isun. Nah, he can take it. He shouldn't be such a baby. Also, he was kind of being a bit of a pervert towards Sakuya, and I think that that's kind of fucked up to be perverted towards a goddess. He can take it. Stop being a friggin' baby. Okay, but like, did I actually miss one? Did these also count? It's not withered, though. Old man needs his own VN storyline and you should voice him. Hey. I don't have a good old man voice. Must be excited at the announcement of the new Okami game. I was interested. That is part of why I'm playing the OG. So I was curious to see if I would like it enough to want to pick up the sequel whenever it releases. say I'm excited would be a little disingenuous, because I still need to experience, like, this game in its entirety, but I don't know. It seems interesting. Okay, I have to test with one of these big trees. I can't figure out if it's correct or not. Okay. No, big tree is fine. How does that work when that got announced? Yeah, I'm sure people who are big fans of Okami were, like, super hype. That reminds me, I should have texted my friend to see if she had heard about it. I don't know if she does much gaming anymore, though. She is the friend who has kind of become more normie over the years. Not extremely, but I wonder if she is dorky enough to want to consider playing the new... Oh, that one. I wonder if she's dorky enough to consider wanting to play the new Okami. So I feel like it's a game that would excite her. You lost her? I lost her to the wills of her being an OL. Indeed. Okay, that sound makes me think I did it right, so I'm going to now go back to the thing. Literally been 30 years since the first game came out. Always popular, didn't know I didn't get a sequel. Well, what I have heard is that people have said that, like, it's like a good game, but it doesn't have, like, a hook. And it was also competing with some other, like, big games at the time. So, the issue is probably just that it got overshadowed. The people who did play it did like it. But, like, people... there were, like, other games that were coming out that were just overall more popular. And so it didn't stick out as well as it could have. Wrong way. Data competition sucks when that happens when something falls to the side. Yeah, it just got buried. Like, people did like it, but it wasn't considered, like, super popular because it was just in a sea of a lot of other, like, good games. Is your dance gonna be even sicker now that I've fixed the trees? At last. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Alright, King. Get it. Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Gingerly sip. Just a gentle sip. Oh my god. Stimpy. Oh yes. Yes! Yes! Do you ever drink so much that the Mikan on your head gets bigger? Hey, Gramps. Okay. You got a real weird look in your eyes. Pointing at the big Mikan. Snowball, eat soon. What you're about to see is the Summer Legends. My dog's just like, stinky. Oh, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Alright, he's gonna do it drunk now. Time to slay. Let's pop off. Oh my god. Oh, I have to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I had to participate. We'll do it again. Sorry, I didn't realize I had to step in. I know, I got you. He killed his vibe. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene. I've got it though, I'm ready. You ruined his groove? I'm not trying to, I promise. Oh, frick. No, it turned into a sun instead. It was too oval. Frick. God, I wish I could speed through this text. No, I have to do it again. It's okay. This is where my circles versus ovals is really gonna kick my ass. I've got this. It's fine. I know, I'm trying, Isun. Shut up. Just get to see more of this glorious man. I guess that's true. Look at him go. I have to be really careful with my circles. Slay, get it. Wow! Yatta! The power of dance. Technically this shuffle was more martial arts, but it was pretty sick. Oh, down he goes. We break it down so hard spring happens. Gonna rewatch this part of the VOD so many times. It is pretty good. Great Amaterasu. Sakuya? You're alive? And you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. Oh, she's like naked now. Also, why are you touching yourself like that? Hello? Ma'am? Oh my god, Isun, calm down. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. Yeah, exceptionally restored. Oh. Thank you? Why is the tree hot?
I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon. But if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always.
Hear me out. for the short legs and long torso. She did have a pretty long torso.
Aw, man. What now?
Woof. Or their stars.
Yippee!
Monkey.
Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hasagami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest.
Woof.
Holy smokes, that was Hasagami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads out of water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out! Come on, this way, Ami!
Woof. Oh, this is gonna turn into Monster Hunter? Nah.
I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet.
Right, lily pads on water, draw circles on the water. Okay. I don't know how many it wants you to draw, but circles on the water.
What the heck?
You want just one? There we go.
Yes, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, furball.
I'm a dog. I'm not smirking.
At least you don't have to worry about getting wet anymore.
Nice ovals. Shut up!
Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about?
Right, over there.
Our little Sakia is back to her old peppy self, but there's still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed.
True. Monster Hunter Rise has dogs. Oh, frick. Come on. Wasn't far enough, huh? I need to draw another one? I guess I could draw one over there. Oh, you... What do you mean? I'm literally, like, going on it, and it's not working! Please. There we go. My goodness. Game is being a hater. For real. Sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Yippee! That's good. Platforming kind of sucks in this game. Real. Real, and I would say unfair. Okay. It gets annoying in one part of a dungeon. Oh boy. I'm trying to decide. I don't know how long the next part's gonna be with the forest. Maybe I will go save outside, and then I will call it a stream, and then we can start at that dungeon next time, maybe? Perhaps so. Him. I'm trying to think, because last time I did a dungeon at the end and it was like 20-ish minutes. I don't know. Think. The post-game Satsu rant about Tails? No. You already got your Satsu rant about Tails in the middle of the game. I don't think we need an extra one. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I don't think we need an extra one. Don't be stingy. It's more like I'm protecting your ears from me being annoying. And also, we're gonna get to a point where it'll be hard for me to continue ranting without, like, spoilers. Oh, that's such an ugly circle. Good thing the game's just like, yeah, sure. I'm sulking hardcore, maybe even kicking a rock. But, I mean, I understand you wanting to hear more, and I do appreciate it, but again, I don't want to give spoilers. Because if there's ever a time where I can play some of these games on stream, I played Symphonia already, but... like, if they decide that they do want their next remaster to be Abyss again, for some reason, or if we get around to finally playing Vesperia, or if they somehow answer my prayers and they give me a full remake of Legendia, I just don't want there to be spoilers. Unhinged gaps never get old. I appreciate the thought, for real. But I'm just a girl, and I don't want to spoil my favorite things. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Why they make you the official Tails ambassador? It's not gonna happen. I need to be closer. I think I need to be closer. There we go. Okay, then I have to draw a bomb right here. You underestimate our ability to forget information? No, that's the problem. You say you will forget, but then you remember. Or you say you will remember and then you forget. Both things happen. Hearthstone expanded into the forest? I thought Evil with Shun areas with so much grass and trees. Must really be some curse the way it's changed the forest. Is there a safe spot out here? I don't think so. I guess I will have to progress a little bit, and then as soon as I get to a safe spot, I'm stopping. We only remember if it's embarrassing. That's cringe! Stop. Don't do that to me. Whoa, new terrain. What the heck? Kid? Oh, okay, that's a corruption spot. It doesn't like it when I go there. Those areas hurt. Ouchie, owie. So I guess I do have to go down? Probably. Okay. Herbs. Oh, there is a safe spot. What the frick is all this? Huh? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that cursed zone spreading around? I mean, don't judge how people live. I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Lily pad. It's free real estate. Also true. Cannot judge the free real estate. Ask you more things you rant bless us with. Tell us more about the Xillia characters and why you like or hate them. Again, I have to be careful of that because of spoilers. There's only so much I can share without revealing things. And I'm still hoping that we eventually get Xillia ports onto PC. Also, as said, I found the save spot. So I will be calling it here for today. Where? No. I understand. Ugh, but I must go. Okay. Good progress today, though. Good progress. Guess we can talk about Morphe things. No, that's not necessarily it either. There are rumors of Xillia remasters about a year ago. Well, of course there are rumors, but the thing is, like, they have confirmed that the remaster project that they're doing is going to be lasting, like, perpetually, which means that they're hoping that every game is eventually going to get some sort of, like, remaster treatment, because every game deserves to be loved. And they want to make sure that the games are, like, brought to more people. So I feel like, eventually, there will probably be attention given to Xillia. But it's just a matter of, like, when. They had that, like, presentation for the anniversary, where they revealed literally nothing about what their next game is going to be. There's a chance that Tokyo Game Show might give us more information, so I might have to watch Tokyo Game Show to see if, they announce what the next remaster is. Do you think Fantasia is more likely later or sooner? I would want it to be sooner. Me personally, I would want it to be sooner because Fantasia was the first game, and like it's like first within the timeline of the Tales games. I feel like it would make sense for Fantasia to finally get a brush up. It's been ignored for so long. All my homies love it when pubs reveal literally nothing besides more info to come. It wasn't even more info to come, it was more just like, we're not gonna share anything in this stream. Which is quite a bummer. But they had a lot of Fantasia discussion during that anniversary stream, so I feel like they're trying to get Fantasia back into the minds of the Tales fans so that people know what to expect. I feel like Fantasia should be next. I would like it to be next. I also would like Legendia to get attention too. A lot of people dismiss Legendia as a Tales game because it was done... Like, it's a Tales game still, but it was done by a different, like, studio, and it has, like, a completely different fighting style and, like, aesthetic and all of this stuff that, like, makes it very different from a typical Tales game. So a lot of people forget about it because it was so different, and then they never went back to that kind of style. So ideally, I would love for Legendia to get a brush up that allows it to kind of, like, blend in more and, like, feel more like a Tales game to people, I guess. But I don't know how likely that would be. I think probably, if it's going to be an older game, Fantasia will be first. All these motherfuckers keep saying they want Abyss. Abyss already had its remaster. Let other games have a chance. Because the other thing I want with this is that I want there to be more localizations, and there were a lot of Tales games that didn't get properly localized for a period of time, that I think it would be great if we could finally get one of those before we get another fucking Abyss remake. We don't need one. Or remaster, sorry. We don't need another Abyss remaster yet. You guys can chill. Go buy a 3DS and play Abyss. Like, get over it. Give us our time with our children. I also don't think it should be Symphonia again, and I also don't think Vesperia needs a remaster yet. Tales of Arise remaster? I think I would have to kill them. I think I would have to destroy Bamco if they decided that. Hearts? Hearts technically also got a remaster already with Hearts R, but I wouldn't mind if Hearts got ported and then got a proper translation. Tales of Destiny 2 is something people ask for a lot. Well, we didn't get the first Tales of Destiny either. I think it would be cool if they had Destiny 1 and 2 as like a pair release. And then having it be properly localized would be nice. But like, I feel like they're going to want to go back to the beginning with Fantasia. Didn't know there was a Tales game on the 3DS. It's a remaster of a installment that was originally for the PS2, Tales of the Abyss. But like personally, I feel like because they chose to remaster Graces, if anything, we might be due for Xillia. If they wanted to like stay closer to like the more recent Tales games, we might get a Xillia remaster. But I feel like if I were them and I was going to make this promise that every game was eventually going to get remastered, I might as well just start at the beginning with Fantasia. They had a lot of Fantasia stuff happening during that anniversary stream. They had Mint Seiyu there. They had, like, a bunch of different, like, promotional stuff for Fantasia's anniversary. Because the overall series anniversary coincides with Fantasia's anniversary, so, like, I feel it would make sense for it to be Fantasia. But I'm not in their heads. I can't claim to know anything. Tales of Innocence? That one was also kind of ignored. It would be interesting if that one ever got attention again. I don't know. It's hard to say right now. Like, I can't really give a concrete thought. I think that any game deserves to get, like, remastered, besides the ones that have been, like, touched a bunch, which is, like, Symphonia, Vesperia, and Abyss. Honestly, as long as it's not one of the Holy Trinity, then we're probably going to be happy. That's how I feel anyway. I think that there would be some value in that. So, that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm willing to take whatever they throw at us, though. Tales of Eternia completely ignored? That's not true. Rebirth was ignored harder. Eternia does still have a little bit of love, but Rebirth was ignored a lot harder. Because people still really like Reed. The only thing people remember about Rebirth is Kudeya! yeah! That's all they remember. But people still really like Reed and Farah as characters. Looking at the cover arts, I somehow always thought Legenia's art was for Abyss. Because it's blue, and when you think of Abyss, you think of, like, blue stuff. But Abyss is more of, like, a seafoam green kind of aesthetic. But, you know, Legenia actually has a lot more to do with water. A lot more of its story has to do with water. So it's got more of a blue aesthetic. Man, I would love to see, like, the legacy and all of the biomes remastered. Oh, they look so pretty. But honestly, I think Legenia needs a full remake if it's going to get touched again anytime soon. When is the announcement for the next Tales flagship? I hope not for a while. If they want to focus on remasters, I want to know that they're going to actually be putting in a good amount of effort for the remasters. I'm okay with waiting a little bit more for another flagship title. Or mothership, as they're called within Tales. I'm okay with waiting. I've seen hints that some of the, like, spin-off games might get more attention, too. Like, I saw hints about Christoria potentially, getting some new love, which would be really great for me, because I really liked Christoria, but I don't know. They'd have to be working on it now? Well, no one said that they're not. I just don't think that they're going to announce a new mothership anytime soon. They could still be working on it in the shadows. I don't fucking know. I just don't think that they should be focusing on that right now if they want to be putting all of this effort into this remaster project. But that's just me. You can technically still do both at once, but, like, I don't want this to turn into a Pokemon situation where they just start churning out games and new mothership titles and shit. Like, I'd rather they focus on whatever is currently taking the most attention so that they can guarantee that it's good. And then they can worry about a new mothership title if they really want to. Odds are we could probably get onto a rotating schedule, kind of like what Pokemon has, where, like, it's a spin-off game and then it's like a new mothership. So perhaps we could do something like that, but there'd probably be an even bigger gap between game releases. I didn't even know Christoria existed until this stream. Well, that's because Tales was trying for a very long time to get a successful mobile game going, particularly a successful gacha game. And Christoria was what I felt was a really good attempt, but would have been better off as its own mothership, because the premise was so interesting, but it got ruined by trying to shoehorn in the canon Tales characters so that they could have it be a crossover game, and so they could have gacha. The gacha just ended up not really being super worth it. And then they, like, very quickly had to abandon it when they saw they weren't getting money. Yeah, I don't know. Six to 7 years if they announced this year? I guess. But, like, my personal thought is that this year they want to focus on paying homage to the OGs. From what they've said during that anniversary stream, I really don't think they're thinking about a new mothership title. Unless they're doing that purposefully to stealth drop it. But, like, in my opinion, I feel like they're focusing a lot more on celebrating the games that, like, started it all, versus wanting to, like, look forward to new stuff. They're, like, really focusing on, like, showing love to those old titles. Like, the art book has those new illustrations to celebrate the 30-year anniversary of the franchise. Again, there's a lot of focus on Fantasia. I feel like we're going to get new Fantasia. I just don't think, logistically, with how they're marketing the anniversary, it wouldn't make sense for there to be a new mothership this year. Or, like, a new announcement for one. I think they would wait until next year to announce that a new mothership is coming. Because it took us for fucking ever to get a rise. I think they're allowed to take a really long time to get another mothership going. There's such a huge gap between Berseria and Arise. I think we can give them more time. But that's just me. I think the 30th is going to be focused more so on celebrating the series as a whole. Rather than too many new IP. But I could be wrong. Due to a different engine, they could quickly cook a new one on the Arise engine. But that's the thing. I don't want them to quickly cook one. Arise had a good thing going. And if they take advantage of this new engine to just shit another one out because they want another new game with a new IP or whatever, then that's going to cause a lot more problems. The reason Arise worked the way that it did was because it was the right mix of new and old. And I think they need to try to, like, make their next new game, if they want to keep making new stuff, really good. They need time. I don't want it to be quickly cooked. Gap was 5 years between Berseria and Arise, extend to 10 years. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just like... Again, I'm just gonna reiterate, I don't think that they should focus on a new mothership releasing this year. I think that would just not be right. Unless it was at the end of the year. As we approach the 31st anniversary, you know? Like, I don't think we should have a new mothership as part of the 30. Hi, Nami! Hi, Hiroji. I'm actually gonna be ending soon, probably. I'm just rambling about the Tales series right now. But hi, welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys had fun. I'd like if they went back to the old formula with new graphics. I'm fine with them changing up the formula. I really don't know how different Arise is, because I didn't get very far in it. I will have to come back to that if I manage to beat Arise relatively soon. But I don't know, I just think... I just don't know if I agree with the idea of a mothership coming out as part of the 30th anniversary. I feel like they would have alluded to it a lot more during the stream that I watched, if that was in their plans. I just don't know if it's really in the cards yet. Never seen this outfit? It's an asset. But I'm glad that you like it. They turned Arise into an open world action RPG? Yeah, kind of. I mean, Tales was always sort of open world, but I guess had a little bit more of, like, linear. How was woof time? Good! We woofed and we borked. 'Twas good. Was an open world? Oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know. I didn't really get that far in it. Pseudo open? But yeah, I don't know. I just think, like... I've heard enough people say that they really liked Arise that I feel they're probably going to try to stick to that formula for a little bit longer. But I don't want them to, like, stick to it too closely that it just feels like they made Arise again, but with different characters. That's just me, though. Anyways. Tales series. My beloved. I say that, but I still need to play a lot of the older games so that I can feel more, like, fulfilled with it and, like, have a more wide opinion, I guess. Because there's, like, a whole section of, like, games that I never got to play because I didn't have the PS3 So more games coming out on PC is good for me, regardless. And I want to be able to play them more so that I can, like, have a better opinion about certain aspects of these games that I never got to experience previously. But I don't know. Ultimately, I will keep an open mind for the 30th anniversary. If they decide to launch a new mothership, cool. If they decide to focus on remasters, which is what I would prefer, also cool. I will kind of be happy with whatever. It is all a matter of how they approach it and if they are approaching it well. Because a lot of the problems people have had was that it felt like Tales was kind of rushing and, like, wasn't really giving the games enough love and attention, especially because they're just not that popular. And then especially if you look at the West, they're barely popular over here. So, like, whatever they're working on, whatever they're cooking, I really hope that they're giving it the love and attention that it needs to thrive, because I feel like the games do best when they are, like, really cared for. And I don't want them to feel like they have to keep aiming for these cash grabs. The fact that Arise is the best selling at 3 million, exactly, you know? Like, that becomes the problem, is that, like, we need them to, pay more attention to what they're doing with their games, and then, like, probably also market them better. I feel like a lot of the issue with Tales is that the marketing has always been so fucking ass. So, we'll see. So ready for Bruno to be proven to be the prophet we needed and deserve? Oh god, please do not gift me Apollo's gift of prophecy. I don't need it. I don't want to get hit by the Apollo ball. Yeah, and their marketing has sucked. And, like, going back to the whole ambassador thing, Kiara has been the ambassador for how many years, and she's barely gotten to do anything? Like, it's clearly just a title that was given in name only, and they don't really have her do any actual, like, promotion of Tales. I was, like, half expecting her to do something for the 30th anniversary, but nothing really happened. Maybe they'll have her do something, like, later down the road, but I don't know. I just feel like they could market more. You have, like, the Gen 1 Hollow Yen, like, in your back pocket for marketing purposes. You could just have her market it for you, and you could probably get way more people buying it than you normally would have. I don't know. Long story short, we'll see what happens this coming year. Well, this year as a whole, I suppose. Tales marketing makes me think of Atlas. Atlas historically has the worst marketing and advert game in the biz. They've gotten better, but so many games had no build-up. I have actually seen more advertisements for Atlas games than I have for Tales games. So I actually don't think it's a fair comparison. I've actually seen advertisements for Atlas games. Tales doesn't actually release advertisements ever. Barely ever. Their idea of an advertisement is, let's release the opening movie without credits. Well, see you in 4 weeks when the game comes out. They're trying to be a little better, but they don't know how to market it properly. All their trailers are being posted on, like, Twitter only. And then they're, like, not really being used as advertisements on YouTube. And it's just like, come on, man. Try harder. The fact Kiara even advertised Arise was amazing. But that's what I mean. There's, like, you can use the people that you want to bring on as your ambassadors to, like, do more content around Tales. Have her talk to the devs. Have her talk with, like, the localizing team. Have her, I don't know, can't really interact with, well, she can interact with the Seiyu because she can speak Japanese. Have her talk to the Seiyu. Have her, like, gestures vaguely, I don't know, you could literally do something with her. Yeah, because she can speak Japanese, she could even speak to, like, the OG devs, like, let her let her advertise it. Let her do something cool, like a cool promotion. Sponsor her to do a cover of one of the Tales openings. Or, like, sponsor her to do a image song or fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, there's so many things that you could have her do that would advertise the game and also allow Kiara to, like, make more content for Tales. And they're just not having her do it. And it bums me out. Because, like, why do you have her doing it if it's just a title and name only? Because it takes a lot to get that sort of, like, collaboration from a place like Cover Corp, too, you know? I don't know. I just feel like you could take advantage of someone's passion like that and, like, utilize the fact that they care about the thing enough to be its ambassador, like, in your favor. Well, now, I don't think they should cheap out on her. I just think that they should use her. Having her as an asset is valuable, and you should use it. She has an audience that can, like, that probably has an interest in JRPGs, because she plays a lot of JRPGs on her channel. That's, like, ideal for the Tales series, because Tales isn't super popular in the JRPG sphere. It's pretty niche. I don't think they should be cheap with her. I think they should actually invest in marketing. Investing in marketing is important. I just think that, like, if you have her, and it's, like, a part of her branding to be the Tales ambassador, then use her. And she has a lot of skills that would make her really useful. I don't know. I'm just whining. As someone who envies the idea of getting to be an ambassador for, like, an IP or, like, a franchise that I really, really like, I just think that it would be really cool. Also, she can't really do cosplay. She'd have to get, like, a custom outfit to cosplay. She's a VTuber. She can't cosplay. At least not in a traditional way. Like Korone did. Exactly. The Buno tears go well as a side to the ranting main dish. I'm not even crying, though. Why are you talking about my tears? But I'm not even crying is the thing. What do they mean by this? Korone Sonic collabs are fun. And I just think that you could do more of that with Tales. Like, yeah, Kiara played a Rise, but I feel like you should have her advertise some of the older games, too. Anyway. She does have a lot on her plate, though, when it comes to being a creator. Between, like, all the other things that she's streaming and all of the other stuff you do as being a Hololive talent with, like, concerts and song recordings and all that stuff. So it could also just be an issue of timing. But I don't know, I just feel like more could be done. But anyway. There is my extra rant for you. I decided to keep ranting because I got a raid and I wanted to entertain the raiders so I didn't just immediately hand them off somewhere else. There's more available Yuno Hanaki. They're not gonna hire me. I don't have the same audience pool that Kiara does. Even if I had a remotely similar skill set, which I don't, they would never hire me to do the marketing as an ambassador. I can't. I don't have a market to market to. I'm too tiny. This is why you need to become president. Nah. Insults are Dono exclusive, rants are free. Honestly, true. Honestly, very true. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here for the day, though. Tomorrow is my I show you a boy and we have to guess what he's like stream. We'll showcase a boy. And then next week I will probably do the stream where I actually go over Color X Malice. It's gonna be very fucking long though, because there's a lot to unpack with that game. There's a lot to unpack there. So be ready for that, I guess. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu!